Okay, so in this episode of Gav Details, we're going to be replacing the turn signal socket. In a previous video, I showed the installation of the headlights, and while installing the headlights, we also changed the turn signals. So one of the sockets was kind of burnt from the previous bulb, so I'm just gonna replace both. This way we don't have to worry about it. So it's actually these daytime running light and turn signal bulbs here, so we're gonna have to take the headlight out in order to access it underneath. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the one that is burnt and cracked. So we're going to be cutting factory wires here, 3 wires, and there are 3 wires that come on the pigtail of the new socket. 1, 2, 3. We're going to cut this to cut it to length. Okay, so what Tim is doing here is he is joining the new socket with the factory wiring. The step previous to this that I did not get on camera was that he ran some solder over the new wires and the existing wires. He kind of cut the wire loom back a little bit, twisted the wire itself, and then put a little bit of solder on each section of wire. Now what he's doing is he is heating up the solder, which kind of creates a bridge between the new wire and the existing wire, and then it's going to get wrapped with electrical tape and then put back into the existing plastic wire loom. So it's not that difficult. You have to be careful with the soldering iron because it does get hot. You don't want to burn yourself or damage anything on the car, but it's pretty straightforward. You want to join new wires and old wires and double check your work before you button everything back up. Okay, so as you can see here, the wiring has worked, the flasher is working, and if we stop the flasher, the bulb is back on. So one side is fixed. Okay, so in this very abbreviated episode of Gav Details, we went ahead and replaced the bulb sockets for the turn signals. So I'm probably going to do a little bit of a voiceover just to kind of describe what Tim was doing with the soldering iron. We've had the car for 17 years, and a very large change is upon us. So I'm hoping to have at least pictures of some form of a transformation, but I may also leave the GoPro with the shop. So for a abbreviated episode of Gav Details, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. For more upcoming detailing videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks.